to 3 inches is kind of generally speaking here, a little bit less farther south here, possibly an inch or 2 there by the time you wake up tomorrow morning expected. So that's small system number 1. Most of these are small systems. We'll take a look at those timeline wise and some of the coldest temperatures ahead in your 8-day forecast. Liz and Gabe. Welcome back to Fox 8 News, and we had a little bit of sunshine through some of the clouds today. A cold start again, although yesterday was even colder. We had temperatures topped off in the upper teens. And as we take a glimpse here, some of the snow showers are going to start to arrive through these evening hours and into the early tier of the overnight. Nothing heavy, just a light general kind of snowfall here. And it should taper pretty quickly, although maybe a leftover flurry by early tomorrow morning. Look at how cold it was this morning. Single digits. It was down to 4 in Worcester, 9 in Cleveland, 7 for Ashtabula this morning, with current readings in the 20 to 25 range. Colder out to the 75 corridor, 17 right now in Toledo. Let's take a look at the winds right now. The wind direction is coming in mainly from the north, for the lakefront anyway, more of a lake breeze, giving way to a south wind. But this is pretty calm out there right now. Calm winds make it better wind chill wise, so wind chills aren't quite as cold as they nearly could be, obviously, if it was very windy outside. We have these wind chills in just some spots in the mid-teens. A few snow showers starting to kind of creep up from the south and west. That'll continue to be the trend through the evening hours, proliferating across and overspreading northeast Ohio and ending pretty rapidly. But notice the winter weather advisory extending mainly across southern Ohio. It does include Tuscarawas and Carroll County, taking effect 9 p.m. tonight through 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. These are also wind advisories in winter areas, a concern of wind chill. If I can spit it out, it'd be good. I guess it really is a Monday. So these scattered snow showers will continue through at least early overnight, and then should begin to taper by tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, maybe a break or two of sun. And again, Wednesday's quiet until the afternoon. We have a couple of small systems here and there. They're very light general snowfalls over the next several days. The one this evening through early tonight, 1 to 2 inches. An area could get close to maybe 2.5 or 3. Most will be between the 1 inch and maybe upwards to about 2-inch mark by dawn tomorrow. So there's one system coming through tonight, and then again we'll see one coming through Wednesday afternoon. Another one as we go Thursday into Friday, and then another one on Saturday. Again, these are light general snowfalls, nothing extremely heavy expected out of those 4. Upper teens tonight, widespread snow, about an inch upwards to about 2. Low to mid-20s tomorrow morning, flurries, partly sunny otherwise, and winds still not too gusty, thankfully. Few snow showers on the way this evening. Nothing major, but quite a few minor systems here and there peppered throughout the week and the upcoming Valentine's Day weekend, plus really cold air in place, the coldest day. We'll take a look in your 8-day coming up.
Cold front headed this direction. Well, actually, here now.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, yesterday had highs only in the upper teens. Another cold day. Look at this. Ice fishermen out there, ice fisher women too, or whoever may be out there, obviously going on right now. Be very careful on the ice. Not recommended necessarily. Almost 50% ice coverage right now. We're going to add a lot more to that here. The next several days are nothing warm. Very cold, actually. Below average temperatures for the entire week. Cold as ice for Valentine's Day weekend, so looks like you have to snuggle up. Several bouts of snow, light general snowfalls expected. About 4 rounds just through Valentine's Day weekend. 22 in Cleveland right now, a 30 in Columbus, whereas north and west a lot colder. 0 in Minneapolis, but Lynchburg and Charleston right now in the mid-40s. So front bisecting the cold air versus the milder air. Right now, wind chills still right around the air temperature just because it's not that windy outside. The dip in the colder air right here, Rapid City, South Dakota at 1, Atlanta 58. These are the days you may want to head south or plan right now near 80 in Del Rio, Miami 82. Some snow showers going to start to take over here and there in spots. Little line here through Akron, Craig Beach, Rootstown, down through Cuyahoga Falls, Congress. All these areas have some very light flurry activity, some very light snow showers through Shelby and Ashland right now and just south of New London. So the system's going to eventually take over, at least overspread northeast Ohio with some light snow showers, especially before midnight, maybe up to 2 inches in some of the advisory areas, which includes in our viewing area Tuscarawas and Carroll County. The rest of the areas are south of our viewing area, but extending up through southern New England and down through the Oklahoma Panhandle there, and then wind chill advisories and wind chill warnings out there. It's going to be that cold in spots north and west. For us, a few snow showers around. Quick inch for most of us, up to about 2 inches by dawn tomorrow. Could be a leftover flurry early. Otherwise, mostly cloudy tomorrow. Temperatures low to mid-20s. Again, still no 30s to be found. Next system number 2, the minor one, comes in late day Wednesday through Wednesday night. So just this evening, mainly before midnight, could have about an inch, maybe up to 1.5 inches or 2 in spots. These are different model projections. So here's that huge hunk of polar air trying to dip southward. As it does so, it kind of stays across the northern and central plains for a while, then takes over right on Valentine's Day. Another blip there, a little cold spell as we head in the middle part of next week. But the coldest appears to be actually Valentine's Day into next Monday. Upper teens tonight. Up to 2 inches, most areas about an inch. Most of it's before midnight. Low to mid 20s tomorrow morning, flurries, otherwise partly sunny. And your 8-day forecast. Name that cat litter box after me at this point.
That's ridiculous, huh?
What a story. All right, looking from satellite radar here, some of these flurries and snow showers around will start to kind of proliferate through the evening hours. Overall, this is nothing major, but a quick inch or two of snow is not going to be ruled out through the overnight hours, ending early tomorrow morning. Now, temperatures, there's a big discrepancy from northwest to southeast. So 16 Toledo, 19 Findlay, the bulk of our area, 20 to 25 range. But look at this, near the Ohio River boundary, Marietta, near Belpre, Ohio, 38, 43 in the Huntington area. So a few of these snow showers will be around on and off throughout the evening into the overnight and even through tomorrow morning, and then ending by about midday, late morning to midday tomorrow. Again, not a major system by any means. And if you look at all some of the different models we can look at short range wise, most of us will get around an inch max. A couple of areas could come outside of that and upwards to about 2 inches. And the only spots that are under winter weather advisories include Tuscarawas and Carroll County, taking effect at 9 o'clock tonight through 1 o'clock tomorrow. Those are areas that could get up to about 2 inches of snow. So tonight, about an inch, up to 2 in spots, widespread snow, kind of spotty though and sporadic. Upper teens as you wake up on a Tuesday, so better than this morning. Many of us were in the single digits this morning. Low to mid 20s tomorrow, some morning flurries and snow showers give way to a partly sunny sky. So yes, there is a chance you get a break or two of sunshine. We'll talk about the next few systems, those general light snowfalls, and some of the coldest days ahead as we head into Valentine's Day weekend. Tracy and Gabe, back to you. If you look outside here, we're going to go from the shallower western basin of Lake Erie, almost 50% ice coverage. We're going to add a whole lot to that, obviously, next several days, with temperatures running mainly teens and 20s for highs, no 30s to be found, so obviously well below normal. A lot of clouds around today. We've had some ice fishermen and women out there. Otherwise, we have a few snow showers kind of rolling in through the overnight. Nothing much, maybe an inch, 2 max, and I think the better chance of the 2 inches will be in our southern counties. 22 was the official high today, better than yesterday. Yesterday we were in the upper teens, but look at that, it was only 1 lonely degree for the high temperature in Minneapolis. So what that puts us, the 22 is, well, normal's 36, so way below normal. Record 69 from 1937, sunrise 7:30, sunset at 5:54. So the weather story, obviously cold, so below average temperatures for the entire weekend counting. Cold as ice for Valentine's Day weekend, and several bouts of snow. They're small, widespread kind of snowfall events. Thankfully, no major storm system we're tracking here. This at least takes us through Valentine's Day weekend. The low temperature this morning, look at that, was down to 4 in Worcester, 9 in Cleveland, 5 in Youngstown. We're currently at temperatures teens to the west, with 20 to 25 degree range for the majority of our official reporting stations, with a calmer breeze out there, which means it's a little colder than the air temperature, but not too much, thankfully. So for most of us, feels like it's maybe middle and upper teens. For some areas, feels it's calm enough where it feels like the actual air temperature you're reading in your car right now. A couple of flurries and snow showers already around. There'll be the trend through the evening, through the first half of the overnight. A little less numerous early tomorrow, but ending by mid to late morning. The weather alerts for us in our viewing area, nothing except Tuscarawas and Carroll County issued from the National Weather Service in Pittsburgh. Takes effect at 9 o'clock, this winter weather advisory, through 1 p.m. tomorrow. Potentially up to 2 inches of snow there. Look at that line from southern New England of advisories all the way down through Oklahoma, and then wind chill advisory concerns for areas north and west. That cold air really working in. For example, that high temperature in Minneapolis at 1 degree, obviously. So a few of these snow showers will be around through tomorrow morning and then ending around midday. Could have a couple of breaks of sun tomorrow afternoon before the sun sets. Highs tomorrow 20 to 25 range. And then number 2, small system. Seems like a lot of it stays south, but this will be Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday evening. Just for this evening's event through tomorrow morning, most areas will get maybe a half of an inch to an inch. A couple of areas could come outside of that and upwards up to about 2 inches by lunchtime tomorrow. So obviously system number 1 will go through. Number 2 is going to be late day Wednesday through Wednesday night. Another one Thursday night into Friday, and then another one on Saturday. Again, these are pretty light events. I think if any of them are going to be a little more numerous in terms of snow showers in general, it would be maybe Saturday into Valentine's Day itself. That still remains to be seen, though. This Arctic blast stays pretty far north for quite some time. We stay cold, yes, but that blast seems to really roll in just in time for Valentine's Day and early next week. Retreats pretty quickly. Another lobe of cold air starts to kind of scroll in by the middle part of next week. Upper teens tonight, widespread snow. Most areas about a half of an inch to an inch, up to 2 inches in some spots by mid-morning tomorrow. Give yourself a little extra time maybe as you're heading out for your morning rush. Low to mid-20s tomorrow. A few morning flurries or snow showers left over. At that point, the accumulation is pretty much done. Partly sunny otherwise. And then again, just stays pretty cold with systems. We
More snow and more cold.
I mean, at least it's not like one huge blob.
That's true.
Right? And
That's
it's not
very
bright
true.
purple for most of it. So it means a light snow flurry here, like snow globe snow. Now, could have a light accumulation of maybe a quick half an inch to an inch, up to 2 inches in spots by tomorrow morning. But if anything, think of this. We're going through the rush hour. It's basically ending now. You're home, so let it snow. Whatever. Get done. Let the road crews do their job. And by tomorrow morning, maybe a little slow go in spots. Otherwise, shouldn't be a big problem. Temperatures from teens northwestern quadrant to the southeastern quadrant near 40. In between Columbus 29, Zanesville almost at freezing. So these flurries and snow showers will be around a little heavier south, which is where there's a winter weather advisory for Tuscarawas and Carroll County. It will end by early to mid-morning tomorrow. And again, about an inch for most of us, maybe up to 2 inches in spots. Otherwise, tomorrow afternoon's nice and quiet, partly sunny, and highs around low to mid-20s. So snowfall forecast from the different models we look at, most areas about an inch. A couple of areas can come up to close to 2 inches. And again, the winter weather advisories, only 2 counties in our viewing area, Tuscarawas and Carroll, takes effect 9 o'clock tonight through 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. We'll talk about the coldest days ahead in your 8-day forecast. Tracy and Gabe. The trends for the week will be teens and 20s for the next 8 days. Hey, you know what, at this point, March 1st coming up here before you know it actually is meteorological spring. Bright note, and we're getting later sunsets. All right, as we look here from earlier today around midday, around your lunchtime, obviously all the ice coverage upon the river, almost 50% ice coverage upon our Great Lake Erie, and now some snow showers are going to be around here. They're peppered throughout. A quick inch in spots by tomorrow morning, some areas up to 2 inches. Look at that. This morning, many areas were down in the single digits, and actually most of us were. We topped off today at 22 for the official high. The current readings are the same deal right now at 22, teens northwestern quadrant of the state, 1 below 0 right now for the actual temperature in Minneapolis. Oh, that's painful. And right now it's 15 below, wind chill there. We're 16 above. We'll take that. And temperatures, think warm thoughts. This is the time of year they say, I think it's January 26th is like the day that most people start planning, I don't know, spring travel or something of that sort. So think Miami near 80, 81 in Del Rio. A few of those flurries and snow showers are around right now, and they'll continue through the overnight. And although it's nothing extremely or extravagant type of snow by any means, Tuscarawas and Carroll County under winter weather advisories, 9 o'clock tonight through 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. They could see up to about 2 inches. These are wind chill advisories and concerns where wind chills are going to be dangerously cold. Speaking of cold, well, it's going to be cold here all week, but the extreme cold seems to now hold off toward Valentine's Day weekend, where we have those highs low to mid-teens. And also a point where there could be a morning or two 0 or below 0, especially for areas west. So notice here through the overnight, Tuscarawas and Carroll County, a little more persistent snow shower activity projected, which is why you can get up to 2 inches. Most of us a quick half an inch to an inch, ending by midday tomorrow. And then maybe a few lake effect flurries here and there. Otherwise, partly sunny skies, highs low to mid-20s. System number 2 comes in. That will be late day Wednesday, mainly south again. So 3 or 4 shots of general light snow through Valentine's Day weekend. A quick inch or so around through mid-morning tomorrow. Some areas can come up to 2, again, especially the advisory areas. And the wind chill and frostbite risk, well, you can see here very cold, obviously, but looks like there'll be times we'll be down in the single digits again through Thursday and Friday. Even colder Sunday night into next Monday morning. Looks really like one of the coldest here in the next 8 days. For tonight, we'll have temperatures right around the upper teens to near 20. Some widespread light snowfall, about an inch, max for most of us, up to 2, and a couple of spots here and there. At least winds are pretty calm tonight and tomorrow. Morning flurries and snow showers. Now again, tomorrow evening, as winds are from the northwest, still some open waters for business, so a few lake effect flurries can't be ruled out throughout the day. But for the most part, partly sunny during the PM hours. High temperatures low to mid 20s. Here's a glimpse of your